Don't be fooled by the pictures of light-skinned girls that most people post to justify that Ethiopians are not Africans. It is like claiming that all the black people in USA are tall and fit like the NBA players. Africa is crazy diverse with different features and looks and varies depending on the region. However, white supremacy has made it seem that there is one African look, which is not true. Africa is a region of considerable genetic, linguistic, cultural, and phenotypic diversity. There are more than 2,000 distinct ethno-linguistic groups in Africa, speaking languages that constitute nearly a third of the world's languages. Note this. Africa is not a synonym of black. Africa is a continent of diverse people with different phenotypes. Africans don't have one look. Horn Africans can very well look like other Africans. Everything from skin tones, face shapes, eye shapes, hair textures, and body types differ depending on the ethnicity. In this video, we are going to specifically look at the people in the Horn of Africa because other continents think they are mixed and not true Africans. So kindly subscribe and let's clear the confusion. In Europe and America, they usually see only one type of Africans. This is the West and Central Africans, the so-called true Negro. Most of the enslaved captives brought to the New World were from West Africa. The West or Central African is called the broad African type. Africans from this region typically have physical features including prognathous jaws, broad nose, large shoulders, and thick lips. However, not all Africans have this appearance. Other Africans have facial characteristics from Asia and Europe. But because they tended to only see one type, Europeans and Americans incorrectly believe that all Africans were like this, which is untrue. The oldest known Australopithecine remains, dating back to 3.2 million years ago, were found in the Afar Triangle in Ethiopia in 1974. The reason why people assume Horn Africans are mixed is obvious. It is because of their facial features, which are quite different from stereotypical West, Central, Southern, and Bantu East African people's features. They assume that the only way for them to have slim features is for them to be mixed with white or Arab, which is just not the case. It also implies that the only way black people can have features that fit into the Eurocentric beauty standard is if they are mixed with something that is not black, which is an ignorant assumption. The fact that life started in Africa, it means black people were the first humans, which also means Africans can have any features that non-black people have, from slim noses that are characterized as white features, to almond eyes which have been characterized as Asian features. I will conclude by saying human beings are not clones. Simply because people come from the same continent doesn't mean they will look exactly the same. Africa is a place with a lot of distinct varieties and many distinct cultures. It's very beautiful and worth visiting. There is a great deal of diversity among indigenous Africans. Thanks for watching. Kindly subscribe and like my video if you learned something.
Yeah.